ज्ञानानन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Okay, we are continuing the book Nine Keys from Shastaka by Burjan Prabhu. So we are on the still in the introduction stage, the qualities of one stage. But it is not that as we pass, for example, through the initial stage, Shraddha, faith, to Bhajana Kriya and Anartha Nivritti, and onward that we are done with faith. Rather, the quality of advancement mentioned in one stage is included and intensified in the next. For example, Bhajana Kriya and Anartha Nivritti naturally deepen faith, Shraddha, because as we clear anarthas, we feel the heart being cleansed by the holy name. Similarly, Nishtha brings an ever deeper faith and a cleaner heart than the previous stages. As the heart is cleansed, the holy name tastes sweeter and our longing to chant it increases. This longing and taste define Ruchi, but at Ruchi it is natural to experience a further loosening of our unwanted tendencies, anartha nivritti, and an ever increasing faith Shraddha in Krishna's names. The glorious, the glorious qualities that characterize each stage continue to increase as we progress. It is clear that the residents of Vrindavana, Krishna's dearmost devotees who stand supreme at the highest level of prema, have unequaled faith, shraddha, purity of heart, bhajana kriya, and anartha nivritti. Fixedness in their devotion, nishtha, taste, ruchi, attachment, asakti, and love, prema, and they express their prema both towards Krishna himself and in the act of singing about him, which includes chanting his holy names. Indeed, the Vraja Gopis fully exhibit the qualities of all the stages in the madness of the prema they experience in their ecstatic distress as they search for Krishna when he disappears from among them during the rasa dance. At that time, at the pinnacle of their ecstasy, they took they too take shelter of Krishna's holy name. Singing loudly of Krishna, they searched for him throughout the Vrindavan forest like a band of madmen. They even asked the trees about him, who as a super soul is present inside and outside of all created things, just like the sky. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:34. All the gopis, including Radharani, began to proceed further into the forest until they could no longer see the moonlight. When they saw that it was getting gradually darker, they stopped. Their minds and intelligence became absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. They all imitated the activities of Krishna and his speeches. Due to their hearts and souls being completely given to Krishna, they began to chant his glories, completely forgetting their family interests. In this way, all the gopis assembled together on the bank of the Yamuna and expecting that Krishna must return to them. They simply engaged in the chanting of the glories of Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna book 234 and page 234 and 235, 2006 edition. When Srimati Radharani first saw Krishna, she suddenly became conscious of all transcendental happiness and the functions of her different limbs were stunned. When Lalita, her constant companion, whispered into her ear the holy name of Krishna, Radharani immediately opened her eyes wide. This is an instance of alertness caused by hearing the sound of Krishna's name. Nectar of Devotion, page 259. In the Krishna Karnamrita, there is another statement about the chanting of Radharani. It is said by one of the associates of Radharani, O Lord Govinda, the girl who is the daughter of King Vrishabhanu is now shedding tears, and she is anxiously chanting your holy name. Krishna, Krishna, Nectar of Devotion, page 138. The ladies of Raja, who were so attached to Krishna, felt extremely agitated by their imminent separation from him. They forgot all shame and loudly cried out, O Govinda, O Damodara, O Madhava. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:29-31. While describing the autumn rasa dance, Parasara Muni says in the Vishnu Purana 5:1352 to 56, Krishna Sarat Chandramasam Kaumudi Kumudakaram Jagau Gopi Ganas Tu Evam Krishna Nama Puna Puna. Krishna sang about the autumn moon and its light upon the lotus ponds, while the gopis simply sang Krishna's name over and over again. Rasageyam Jago Krishno Yavat Tarayata Dhvani Sadhu Krishneti Krishneti Tavatva Dvigunam Jago. While Krishna sang a rasa dance song in a resonant voice, the gopis congratulated him and redoubled their chanting of Krishna Krishna. Brihad Bhagavatamrita 2.7.136 commentary. At all stages of advancement, from the highest to lowest, beginning stage, devotees chant Krishna's holy name and uh, rising about his qualities and pastimes. O King, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of the great authorities is the doubtless and fearless ways of success for all, including those who are free from all material desires, those who are desirous of all material enjoyment, and also those who are self-satisfied by dint of transcendental knowledge. Srimad Bhagavatam 2.111. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur comments on this verse and offers. Prabhu, looks like you went a little far, right? Can you go a little up? Okay, Srila offers chanters further encouragement. It is understood that in the scripture, bhakti is described among the angas of bhakti, which is defined as a chief one, standing out like an emperor exerting power everywhere. This verse answers that question. Among the angas of bhakti, hearing, chanting, and remembering are the three chiefs. Among these three, chanting is the chief. In chanting, however, there is chanting of the Lord's name, chanting of his qualities, and chanting of his pastimes. Among these, Anukirtana, chanting of his name according to one's own bhakti, is the best. Anukirtana also means continuous chanting. This is not only my conclusion, this has been concluded nirnitam by the previous acharyas. Therefore, there is no need for further inquiry or proofs. I will stop here. And in continuation to this, as we are seeing again importance of chanting, initially one will develop faith to bhajana kriya, and then anartha nivritti, and then nishta, and following stages. But as we improve in each and every stage, our heart will get cleaner and cleaner, more cleansing way, so that we will uh, taste the holy name more sweeter and sweeter, so that in that way our ever longing chanting increases, so that we will get more as we get more faith, that so that we will get some automatic qualities we can relish, and we will get those qualities. That's what uh, uh, here Maharaj describing the importance of the chanting in these paragraphs. And next, he is describing about the pastimes of the Vrindavan, how the gopis used to chant and glorify, and including Radharani, how she used to uh, do the chanting and glorify the Lord, speech, dance, activities, etc. In all the activities, how they used to do the chanting. That's what he's explaining. And Maharaj taken some snips from Nectar of Devotion, and also in the from Srimad Bhagavatam as well, that stating that uh, Even for Lalita, who is a constant companion of Lord, uh, are here the whole like she always whispers into her ear the holy name of Krishna. At that time, Radharan immediately opened her eyes wide. There is an instance of alertness. So in that way, we can see that whenever we utter, we'll vibrate that sound vibration. We will feel that when we are doing with our wholehearted, very sincerely. That's very good example that Maharaj quoted here. And next, in every stage of the as we gradually progress from highest to lowest or beginning stage, devotees chant Krishna's holy names and sing about its qualities and pastimes. Here, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of the great authorities is doubtless and fearless way of success for all. So, in that way, this is a basic step, and we will get self-satisfied, and we will get that relishment in the chanting when this is concluded in the Srimad Bhagavatam as well. Next, as we offers uh, this chanting, there is something called Anukirtana. Chanting is the name according to one's own bhakti is the best. That means there are three things like chanting, hearing, uh, and remembering. But out of these three things, the topmost is chanting. In the chanting, we are chanting and we are hearing the Lord name as well. So as we are chanting, we are hearing. Our tongue and our ear both are vibrating at it. So out of everything, the chanting gives highest priority. It has a chief all the things. That's the reason chanting is very important in all devotional service. So we need to develop that taste on the chanting. That's what here is the conclusion for today.